Hey y'all, what's up? If you don't know me, my name is Shayla and I'm blind. And I got a question for all my blind people on TikTok. Do y'all think that being born blind is harder than going blind later in life, or, vice versa? Which one of y'all think is the worst? Regardless, I know being blind is hard, if you blind, you blind, period. But let me tell you what I think. I think it's more easier for us who were actually born blind, like me, because we used to being blind. Once we were born, we automatically had to adapt to it. Versus a person who never had a vision problem, and then one day they start losing their vision. And once you're blind, you can't do everything that people who can see can do. For example, you can't drive. Some blind people can drive, but most of us can't. A lot of people who can see take their vision for granted, because imagine one day being able to see miles and miles and miles in front of you, and then the next day you can't even see what the street sign say. You can see the street sign is there, but you just can't see what it say. You can see it's something on there, but you can't make out what it say because it just looks like squiggly lines to you. Some visually impaired people can't even see that. Imagine if you can't see, that much at all, and then you're walking down the street and it's a street sign right there, but you of course you're using your cane, but sometimes your cane can go past it and don't detect the street sign, there. And then boom, you walk in, you hit a pole, boom, just like that. You feel me? You have to ask for help more, if you can't see something, if the print is too small, or you can't see the print at all. It just depends on, that person's vision. I know we all go through this, but imagine being a completely independent person and then having to depend on others for basically everything until you relearn how to do everything. You literally have to relearn how to live your day-to-day life. You have to learn how to, match all your clothes correctly, how to do laundry, how to cook, all of that. Versus, us who were born blind, we had to learn that, but we had to learn it knowing that we was blind. You feel me? I always wonder, what is it like to see, 20/20, 100%? And I would never have the answer to that question. But people who, went blind later on in life, some of them remember how it is to see 20/20. And that's the advantage that y'all have, But at the same time, I'm kind of glad that I was born blind, because I can't imagine, having the vision and then losing it. Same thing goes for restaurant menus. The restaurant menus, they be above your head, behind the counter. It'd be hard for blind people to see that. Me personally, I have to take a picture of the menu and then zoom in to the menu on my phone, because I still do have some vision. Blindness is a spectrum. For the people who can't see anything at all, who are blind, they have to ask someone, to read the menu for them, or also they can take a picture of it too. And then we have screen readers. We could just take a picture and then let our screen reader read to us everything, that's on the menu. What be happening to me personally, most of the time I can see the poles and stuff, but them tree branches, they be hanging down. I be walking in and they're right in my eye. Shout out to all of my blind people who, despite our disability, we continue to try to live regular, normal lives. Shout out to all of y'all, because I know how hard it can be at times, but we all push through it. We all prevail. And we all don't let our disability define us, period. Y'all stay blessed, and let me know what y'all think in the comments.